the amateur news every day. If you're a player or coach would like an interview, DM me for collaboration. And if you're loving the content, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Today we're talking about the AP Top 25 Men Basketball Scores that was released January the 12th. The first team we're going to talk about is Arizona, who comes in with a record of 16-0. Last game they defeated TCU 86-73 and has a conference record of 3-0. In their next game against Arizona State, and they're led by Cole Pitet, who plays 27.4 minutes per game and is averaging 56.5 percentage field goal percentage, 23 percentage 3 points, and 63 percentage free throw. And he's averaging 14.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming in number two is Iowa State with a record of 16-0, and they went up one spot. Last game they defeated Oklahoma State 83-71, and they have a conference record of 3-0, and they're led by Joshua Jefferson, who played 30 minutes per game, and he's averaging 17.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 5.2 assists, and has a field goal percentage of 51%, a 3 point percentage of 36%, and a free throw percentage of 74%. Coming in number three is UConn with a record of 16-1, and they went up one spot. They defeated DePaul 72-60 and has a conference record of 6-0, and they're led by Solo Ball, who averaging 14.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists, and has a field goal percentage of 43.8 and a 3 point percentage of 29.9 and a free throw percentage of 85.0. Coming at number four is Michigan with a record of 14-1, and they went down two spots. They took a loss, losing 91-88 to Wisconsin, and have a conference record of 4-1, and their next game is against Washington. And the Wolverines are led by Yakael Lindbergh, who plays 26 minutes per game. He's averaging 14.7 points, 6.9 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and has a field goal percentage of 54.5%, a 3 point percentage of 35.4, and a free throw percentage of 86.4. Coming at number five is Purdue with a record of 15-1. In the last game, they beat Penn State 93-85. They have a conference record of 5-0, and their next game is against Iowa, and they're led by Braden Smith, who plays 32 minutes per game, and he has a field goal percentage of 48%, a 3 point percentage of 40.6%, and a free throw percentage of 73.9, and he's averaging 14 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. Coming in number six is Duke with a record of 15-1. In the last game, they defeated SMU 82-75. They have a conference record of 4-0, and their next game is against Cal. And they're led by Cameron Boozer, who has a field goal percentage of 57.9, a 3 point percentage of 38%, and a free throw percentage of 77.5. And he leads the Blue Devils with 22.9 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. Coming at number seven is Houston with a record of 15-1, and they in the last game they defeated Baylor 77-55 and have a conference record of 3-0. And the next game they play is against West Virginia. And the Cougars are led by Emmanuel Sharp, who's playing 29 minutes per game, and he has a field goal percentage of 43.4, a 3 point percentage of 38.9, and a free throw percentage of 86%. And he's averaging 16 points per game, 3.0 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. Coming at number 8 is Nebraska with a record of 16-0, and they went up 2 spots. The last game they defeated Indiana in a close matchup, 83-77, and they have a conference record of 5-0. And their next game is against Oregon, and led by ranked Mass, who has a field goal percentage of 48.5, a 3-point percentage of 35.6, and the free throw percentage of 81.3. And he's averaging 16 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 2.9 assists. Coming at number 9 is Gonzaga with a record of 17-1, and they went down 1 spot. They beat Santa Clara 89-77, and they have a conference record of 5-0. And their next game is against Washington State, and they're led by Braden Huff, who plays 25 minutes per game. His field goal percentage is 66.2%. His 3-point percentage is 33.3%, and a free throw percentage of 57.5%. And he's averaging 17.8 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. Coming at number 10 is Vanderbilt with a record of 16-0, and they went up 1 spot. In their last game, they defeated my LSU Tigers 84-73, and they have a conference record of 3-0. And the next game, they play against Texas, and they're led by Tyler Tanner, who's playing 29.8 minutes per game, and he has a field goal percentage of 51.4, a 3-point percentage of 38.8, and a free throw percentage of 85.7. And he's averaging 17.3 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. And coming at number 11 is BYU with a record of 15-1, and they went up 2 spots. And they defeated Utah in a close matchup, 89-84, and had the conference record of 3-0. And their next game is against TCU, and they're led by AJ Debanski, who plays 31 minutes per game. He has a field goal percentage of 58.1, a 3-point percentage of 32.6, and a free throw percentage of 74.6. And he's averaging 22 points per game, 7.1 rebounds, and 3.9 assists. Coming in number 12 is Michigan State with a record of 14-2, and they defeated Northwestern 76-66. And their conference record is 4-1, and they play Indiana next, and they're led by Jackson Kohler, who's playing 28 minutes points per game. He has a field goal percentage of 56.3, a 3-point percentage of 53.3, and a free throw percentage of 86.7. And he's averaging 14.3 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. Coming in number 13 is Illinois with a record of 13-3, and they went up 2 spots. They defeated Iowa 75-69, and they have a conference record of 4-1, and they play Northwestern next. And they're led by Keaton Wagler, who played 30 minutes per point. He played 30 minutes per game, 46.2 field goals percentage, 41.2 3-point percentage, and a free throw percentage of 83%. And he's averaging 15.7 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. Coming at number 14 is North Carolina with a record of 14-2. They went up 3 spots. They defeated Wake Forest 87-84 and has a conference record of 2-1. In the next game, they play Stanford, and they're led by Khalid Wilson, who's playing 30 minutes per game, He has a field goal percentage of 57.3, a three-point percentage of 25%, and a free throw percentage of 69.8. And he's averaging 19.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2.7 assists. Coming in number 15 is Texas Tech with a record of 12-4, and they went down one spot, and they defeated Colorado in a close matchup, 73-71, and they have a conference record of 2-1. And the next game they have is against Utah, and they're led by J.T. Toppin, who playing 33 minutes per game, 55.6 field goal percentage, 14.8 3-point percentage, and a free throw percentage of 47.9. And he's averaging 20.6 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. Coming in number 16 is Virginia with a record of 14-2, and they went up 7 spots. They're moving up. They defeated Stanford 70-55 and have a conference record of 3-1. And they play Louisville next. And they're led by Taj D. Ritter, who's playing 27 minutes per game. He has a field goal percentage of 55.4, a three-point percentage of 40.8%, and a free throw percentage of 63.6. And he's averaging 16.4 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, and 1.6 assists. Next is coming in number 17 is Arkansas with a record of 12-4, and they went down 2 spots. And they lost to Auburn 95-73 and had the conference record of 2-1. And their next game they play South Carolina, and they're led by Darius Acuff Jr., who has 32 minutes plays per game, has a field goal percentage of 48.7, a three-point percentage of 42.5, and a free throw percentage of 78.7. And he's averaging 19.9 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 5.9 assists. Coming at number 18 is Alabama with a record of 11-5, and it took a bad tumble this week, and it went down 5 spots. They lost to Texas in a close matchup, 92-88, and the next game is an SEC play against Mississippi State, and their conference record is 1-2, and they're led by LeBron Phillipson Jr., who's per playing 28 minutes per game. He has a field goal percentage of 53.2, a three-point percentage of 36.3, and a free throw percentage of 74%. And he's averaging 21.3 points per game, 5.1 assists, and 3.3 rebounds per game. Coming at number 19 is Florida with a record of 11-5, and they defeated Tennessee 91-67, and has a conference record of 2-1. And the next game is against Oklahoma, and they're led by Thomas Hoff, who playing 33 minutes per game, and has a field goal percentage of 46.9, a three-point percentage of 32.9, and a free throw percentage of 75.3. And he's averaging 17.2 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Coming at number 20 is Louisville with a record of 12-4. In the last game, they defeated Boston College 75-62, and they have a conference record of 2-2. And the next game is against Virginia, and they're led by Ryan Conwell, who's averaging playing minutes per 28 minutes per game, 41, and he has a field goal percentage of 40.8%, a three-point percentage of 37.3, and a free throw percentage of 84%. And he's averaging 19.9 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Coming at number 21 is Georgia with a record of 14-2, and they took a tumble this week as they went down 3 spots and they defeated South Carolina 75-70 and have a conference record in SEC play 2-1. And their next game is against Ole Miss, and they're led by Jeremiah Wilkerson, whose minutes played this week is 22.6. He has a 43.7 field goal percentage, a 34.7 3-point percentage, and a 75.6 free throw percentage. And he's averaging 16.9 points per game, 1.9 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game. Coming at number 22 is Clemson with a record of 14-3. In their last game, they defeated Notre Dame 76-61 and has a conference record of 4-0. And they play Boston College next. And they're led by R.J. Godfrey, who's played 24 minutes per game, 66.9 field goal percentage, a 3-point percentage of 20%, and from the free throw line, a 69.2 percentage. And he's averaging 12.2 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. Coming at number 3 is Utah State with a record of 14-1, and they defeated Boise State 93-68 and has a conference record of 5-0. And they played Nevada next, and they're led by M.J. Collins Jr., who's playing 29 minutes per game and has a field goal percentage of 57.1, a 3-point percentage of 47.8, and a free throw percentage of 85.7. And he's averaging 20.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.6 assists. Coming at number 24 is Tennessee with a record of 11-5, and they tumbled this week, going down 3 spots. And they lost to Florida 67-91, and they have a conference record of 1-2. Their next game they play against is Texas A&M, and they're led by Jacoby Gillespie, who's playing 32 minutes per game, has a field goal percentage of 43.7, a 3-point percentage of 36.3, and a free throw percentage of 88.7, and is averaging 18.3 points per game, 5.5 assists, and 2.9 rebounds per game. And to round out the list in the AP Top 25 Men Basketball poll is Seton Hall with a record of 14-2, and they defeated Georgetown 76-67 and they have a conference record of 4-1, and they play UConn next, and they're led by AJ Staten McCray, who's playing 24 minutes per game and has a field goal percentage of 43, a 3-point percentage of 37.2, and a free throw percentage of 88.6. And he's averaging 12.3 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.6 assists. For all your amateur news and your college basketball content, subscribe to Formula Park 1 on YouTube. Thank you for your support.